Guys, good morning. I'm just here to fit a Autovox V5 to one of my customers' BMW. Oh, some thorny bushes behind me. God damn. Ooh. Right, so this is the this is the monitor, and this is the new style of camera. So I haven't seen this one before. I fitted a few of them, but this is a WDR, whatever. But so I'm getting this trim panel off here because I'm fitting the camera right there. Okay, some people want to have theirs on the rear glass, but yeah, this one's going to go on the outside. It makes it a bit easier to park. When you have it on the rear glass, it's good for a better depth. You see, it looks more like a rear view mirror, but when you have it on the outside, it's better for parking. So anyway, let's get cracking. Yeah, I'll show you a little snippet. So this camera is going to go where I just showed you, then the wire is going to come through here, through this, and then all the way to the front, and then we're going to connect the hardwire kit and we're going to be in business. I'll show you. Alright, so I'm putting a camera on like this. If you see, I put two little holes in the plastic. Now this had sticky tape and no holes, and I'm thinking that they expect me to just stick this thing on, but this is rubber I'm sticking to, so it wouldn't really hold, so I had to drill the holes. If I put it here, probably it might be a really good fit, you know, but I wanted to have it here. So yeah, hence I got two little self-tapping screws, and I'm just gonna whack them through there. Now the way I make small holes in plastic is with my blowtorch and a metal pick, a really thin bit of metal, and just boring holes through heat. So I don't know how you want to do yours, but that's how I'm doing mine. Alright, so camera's in. Alright, how does it look? Not too bad. Quite a big camera, but you know, should give a really good picture. Let's see. So the next thing is that we need to do is get the reverse light feed, because we want to have the screen change over. This red wire here needs to be connected to the reverse light feed. So I've put the car into reverse, so you've got reverse lights on both sides. I'm gonna get the feed from here, so I'm gonna get my multimeters out and test to see which one of this wires is the feed for the reverse light. To test to see which feed is for the reverse light, my pins are different because I do a lot of that electrical work, right? And this works for me at the moment, even though this one's a bit of a pain. But you might have two things that look like this. One needs to go to an earth point in the car, something that is direct contact with metal. I'm quite having a quick look. Like, see, like there, that's going to be a good earth point, or like the tip of a bolt. A painted surface, you're going to have to scratch through the paint to get a good earth. You know, another bolt point there, that's good earth. Down here, good earth. Yeah, the back of that bolt is painted, can't use that. This is glass, you can't use that. Yeah, so let me stick this somewhere. Well, firstly, here's what I'm going to use this one because I can stick this in behind the pin like that. Yeah, and then, whoa, let me set it up and show you. The car is in reverse. Yeah, the blue and grey wire I know it to be the reverse light feed, but let me just show you guys. Now the earth points again. If you push really hard into it, you get a good contact. If you don't really push hard, you won't get the good contact. Look, on the paint, nothing. Yeah, on the glass, nothing. On the bolt, that's real metal, that's not painted, good earth point. I'm gonna take it out of reverse and you'll see. So it's in reverse now. That's in park now. So the lights have gone out. Come back here. There's nothing that I can do that will get that voltage back. Yeah. So moving on, we know what our reverse light feed is. So I've got to connect this red wire to it now. So I'm just warming up my soldering iron. I'm gonna put a little, like I said, I'm gonna do. We just cut this down. Put a little drop of solder on there. Now I don't really like to solder thin wires too much because it just makes a hard point where they can break in the future. So I just put literally a drop in it, then try to heat the wire up too much to weaken it. It's taped up with a bit of insulation tape on there now. And now you start to put this stuff back together, make a run for it, put it to the front of the car. Everyone's vaping these days. Do this, get carried away, but I'm running my wires down this side of here, yeah, through this hole, through the rubber, out the rubber, and onto the floor. Now, how did I get it through the rubber? Was with this little bit of chicken wire here in my hand, a bit of WD-40. I sprayed some WD-40 in the hole, I pushed this metal through, connected the wire on one side, and just pulled it through. Really easy. I fed the wire through the hole. Look at that, nice and tidy. Now my wire's coming up from there. So now I've got to find that wire all the way across to the front of the car. So I've got my wire all the way to the front now. See, I took the grab handle down and I run my wires behind and above the grab handle so that I could fully avoid the airbag. You see that white thing there? That's the airbag. That's the curtain airbag. It shoots down like this. Whoosh. Yeah, it comes down like that, bang, in an accident. So you don't want the wires to be in the way, right? So I'll get them way up here. The airbag is running along there, but my wires are running about that. So I'm going to take this one off now and run it along there, come through to the windscreen. Yeah, look again. Oh. Look again, yeah, the wire is up there. God damn, so you can see it coming up there. It's coming down there. So yeah, doing it the proper way, man. Doing it the proper way. This is the GPS aerial, the antenna. Oh, and one at a time. So I'm just gonna. Right, so I've got to get this open up so I can slide my wires nicely in between. See how I open it? This is my fingers, yeah? It's nothing too tough, to be fair. Alright, so my wires are gonna go up in here behind there so you can't see nothing. So, power supply time. This is it. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of a 3-wire system. Hopefully this is a 2-wire system. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, it's a 2-wire system. They got clever. They used to have a 3-wire hardwire kit, which meant I had to find an ignition feed. But an ignition feed on a BMW these days is like rocking or spoon, man. I'm telling you, it's hard work to find the ignition feed. So the fact that I'm just going to have to connect this to the live means a lot to me, man. It means a lot. It makes it so much easier. So the low voltage parameter. This hardwire kit will stop taking power when the voltage drops between 12 volts and 11.6 volts. That's what I believe anyway. Might be in the manual. So for the hardwire kit, which is a USB-C cable, I've started by just pushing it through behind the airbag and coming out through here. Now you can see it's all like that. It's because of the big box I didn't want to start here. I started there, and now I can run this like that and connect it up with this one. One more to go is the GPS. It's the GPS aerial. Alright, start the GPS aerial right up in there. That's the GPS aerial there. Damn, can't really see it properly. Anyway, it's in here. There's a lot of wires hanging out, if you like you can see. Right, madness. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice little car though. Nice interior. I've seen a lot of these X1 BMWs these days, to be fair. It's quite a popular car in the UK at the moment. The SD card that we're using is a 64 gig. Most importantly though, it's a U. Is it U? Yeah, full HD video. So when you get your SD card, it needs to be U. U1. I was thinking it's U3 for some reason, but I'm reading it. It's saying for high speed full video, yeah, for better videos, for faster mobile app performance, whatnot, speed up to 40 megabits per second, full HD video. So yeah, make sure that you can't just get an ordinary SD card. It has to be one that's has a very fast write speed, so that it can write, you know, these dash cams record in 4K and stuff like that. So you need to get a decent quality SD card. This is what I like to do. I put a bit of tape around there, you know, so the mirror, if it was to fall off for whatever reason, you got 3 things giving it a chance to stay, and they're all connected together to you know, distribute the weight nicely. So yeah, there's no reason why this should ever fall. But you don't want this falling off, because if it falls and it lands in a gear stick or something like that, it can crack your screen, isn't it? So you take your time when you're putting these things on. With this mirror, this one, the BMW was quite chunky, like you can see, so you might have to stretch this quite a bit. I think the ones on the back are a bit longer, so I'm going to use these ones. The camera can slide in and out like that, so if you have a wide mirror, you can still get around the side. If you want it to be around the side, to see around the mirror. Yeah, stretched over the mirror. Now let's make all this mess look nearly factory fitted. I just mounted a little cut out section there, and that's where the wire is going to slip through. Yeah. Done. Cool, like that. Alright, so wires are just tucked down there. It's tucked down inside of there. Still nothing obstructing the airbag. This one's gonna come all the way down there. I believe the fuse box is down there. Well, let's see what's happening here. I should have checked. One thing you should check first is the location of the fuse box. That's one thing I didn't do this time. But anyway, it's inside of here. What have we got in here? Lock and wheel nut in this red bag. Is it? So yeah. This bag's hard to open, man. Yeah. Lock and wheel nut, yeah. Fuses. Now, this car doesn't use the type of fuse that came with this hardwire kit. I think the guys who made this hardwire kit, they're a bit, I don't know what the hell's wrong with them, to be honest. Like, why are you gonna assume that I'm gonna find a fuse like this in the car? So this is like a micro fuse, and this one's got mini fuses and ordinary big fuses. So I don't think that this will plug into anything. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go to my van and see if I've got the right type. I'll cut this end off and put the right end on. I don't think I have any left though. Might have some big ones. How many big ones have they got in this van? Alright, let me get the multimeter out. And I'll get the manual out as well, just to double check that this is going to a permanent live feed. Where is the box for the hardwire kit? Any instructions on here? Nope. Nothing at all. Go figure out yourself. That's fucking clever. Damn. Okay. So in the original manual, see, battery 12 volts and ground. So you don't have to find an ignition feed. It's just straight to the battery. So this is my fuse tap. I've cut the end off. I'm going to cut this off and just make the connection like that. Then I'll use one of the big fuses that's a permanent live earth point, and then we're going to be done. So yeah, I've just soldered this like that. Yeah, just put it on there like that. The heat happens and the solder spreads. See it? Look. And that's how you solder. Let's see if I touch the solder right onto it. So, out of all these big fuses, would you believe that I was just saying just now that it's hard to find an ignition feed on this car, and it's actually harder to find a live on this fuse box. Shocking. But I'm gonna go just above that orange 40 amp fuse. There, all these blank spaces. The ones underneath for live. So we can pry that there. It's like that. Oops. Let me just shrink the screen. Like that. Alright, so I'm holding an earth point on at the moment. Then see, like this big 40 amp fuse there. There's nothing on there. If you go underneath it. God damn, man. What about up top? Nothing there. Oh, damn. So this one's just underneath the 40 amp. I'm getting the 12 volt live. So I'm going to stick my fuse tap in there. So back in the days, you never used to get 2 amp fuses, but nowadays you do. I think like the cars, they just changed up the game. So some cars are using thinner wires, higher voltages and stuff. This is still 12 volts, but it's only using 2 amp fuses. So I don't really know, but boy. So I stuck it in like that. Let me just check to see if I've put it in the right slot by testing to see if the 12 volts is still on the top of that fuse. Okay, so that's my earth point there, which means the wiring is done and this thingamajiggy is on. Let's take this tape off. The boot's open so the camera's looking right up into the sky. That's the front camera. Checking out the van. Right, it's all touchscreen. You can scroll up and down. Who's that man on top of the roof there? Just saw him. SD card's not inserted. Alright, let's put the SD card in quick time. It's so bright today, the torchlight is making literally no difference. That's the SD card. Let me see if it goes in this way around. Nope. Ooh, next way around. So yeah, it goes that way around. The printed side to the front. You'll get your nail in there to get it right in. Need you to. There we go. SD card. We're gonna put the park mode on. Well, the customers come in have a word, so. How you doing, man?
How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm just nearly finished. Format the SD card. Yes. Okay. Let's quickly run through the settings. Movie clip time. 3 minutes is better than 1. Can record your sounds. The reversing line. I don't like to put driving mode on. It just turns the screen off, makes it blank. Park monitoring middle. It's like middle bump set, and it's got a sensor in it. So if you really shake this, it will turn on or lock a file. LCD power save. Leave that alone. Speed unit. We're in the UK, so we want to have that as MPH. And the time zone. It's not +9 hours. We are the GMT, I believe. So Greenwich Mean Time. That's what GMT stands for, if you didn't know. Clock settings. Hopefully it will find its own time via GPS. Today's the 23rd, the 9th. That's wrong, isn't it? What's the date today? Okay, so the date is correct. So I guess we are GMT +1 at the moment. Probably for like daylight saving or something like that. That's how it works. So the time did set itself correctly via GPS, and it's 10:50, and that's the right date. So happy days. Now let me finish putting the car back together and we can get out of here. Put that fuse box cover back on. Guys, I'm finished. Just putting everything back together. As you can see, there's no wires hanging around. I didn't even work on this side of the car, but you can look at that side of the car from here. Let's check. Okay, so let's close that back up. There. That's all magnetic. Got my beautiful bush behind. It's time to go. But 20 minutes to get to my next job. Select reverse. You've got your lines, and you can adjust the camera down. That's up, down. So when out of reverse, you make the camera up so it sees further down the road. Let me just drive forward a little bit so you can see. Okay, so you're seeing high up, select reverse. It's looking down. Happy days. We can reverse into our space nicely. Cool. You can adjust the lines as well, and you can adjust what you see. You can look at both at the same time. Shame that we're getting a little bit of the center of it in the camera, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Guys, it's extremely boiling today and I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm absolutely sweating. Look at that. Mad. Let's get out of this hot car. All the customers have to get paid. So put the handbrake on. So that's the inside of the BMW X1 if you want to get one. SP88 guys, love, take care, bye for now.